Imagine living a life where everything around you seems to work against you. From a tough family environment to poor health, the world insists on showing you that success is not meant for you. But what if, amidst all this, you discovered an inner strength capable of completely transforming your reality? David Goggins, the man who defies all human limits, lived precisely this journey. Today, we will dive into his story, extracting powerful lessons that can change your life. Get ready for a journey to the heart of the impossible, the beginning of a journey of overcoming. David Goggins was born into a challenging environment. His childhood was marked by abuse, discrimination, and poverty. At home, he faced an abusive father and a life full of emotional instability. At school, he was constantly bullied for being the only black child. Moreover, he struggled with health issues and obesity. These difficulties could have destroyed any chance of success. But for David, they became the training ground for something greater. One day, he watched a documentary about Hell Week, the most challenging training of the U.S. Navy SEALs. Seeing those men facing unimaginable challenges ignited something within him. He realized he needed to escape the life he was living. Determined to change, David began a radical transformation. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he decided that comfort was no longer an option. The first attempts. When David decided to become a SEAL, he faced rejections and failures. Initially, he couldn't even pass the basic physical tests. He felt far from his dream and often questioned his abilities. But David had something many underestimate: the ability to persist. He began training obsessively, waking up before dawn and dedicating himself to overcoming every physical and mental limitation. Over time, he began to stand out, overcoming through pain. David Goggins is the only American service member to complete 3 of the world's toughest training programs: Navy SEALs, Army Ranger School, and the Air Force Tactical Control Course. During his final Hell Week, he broke his ankle but continued. He wrapped his foot in duct tape and simply didn't quit. This ability to endure physical and emotional pain took him to a level of resilience few achieve. A life of impact. Beyond his military achievements, David became one of the world's top endurance athletes. He broke the world pull-up record in 2013, completing over 4,000 pull-ups in less than 24 hours. He participated in extreme ultramarathons, including the Badwater Ultramarathon, known as the toughest race in the world. But his achievements weren't just personal. David dedicated his runs to raising funds for children who lost their parents in wars. Every step he took was a symbol of overcoming and purpose. Lessons of overcoming. David Goggins shares valuable lessons that anyone can apply to their lives. He speaks about creating mental calluses by facing daily discomforts to strengthen resilience. He teaches that self-discipline is the key to success in a world where most seek comfort. And perhaps most importantly, he reminds us to pursue authenticity, ignoring negative opinions, and believing in our own potential. A story of inspiration. Perhaps the most impactful part of David's story is how he inspires others to find their greatness. He doesn't believe everyone should be SEALs or extreme athletes. For him, The real victory is reaching maximum potential in what you love. Whatever your goal, David's message is clear. Believe in yourself, face your fears, and embrace discomfort. A story of overcoming from another perspective. Now imagine the story of Anna, a woman who grew up in a small village, facing a life of financial limitations. From a young age, she dreamed of becoming a doctor, but circumstances seemed to conspire against her. Without resources, she often studied by candlelight and relied on used books donated by neighbors. When she finally earned a scholarship to university, she faced intense emotional challenges such as loneliness and the constant pressure to excel. Anna also found strength in discomfort. She worked as a cleaner to support herself and, during breaks, read about the most complex medical topics. Her journey wasn't linear. There were failures, moments of doubt, and extreme exhaustion. But like David, Anna believed that discomfort was temporary and that her passion was greater than any obstacle. Today, Anna is a renowned pediatric surgeon known for performing complex surgeries on underprivileged children. She uses her story to inspire young people who, like her, think dreams are unattainable. Her life is proof that greatness isn't reserved for a few but achieved by those willing to pay the price. The story of David Goggins and so many others who challenge their own limits teaches us that life isn't about avoiding discomfort, but embracing it. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, and every challenge overcome brings us closer to our true potential. So the question remains, are you willing to face discomfort to achieve the life you desire? The path won't be easy, but as David Goggins and Anna show us, the result is worth every step. If you believe stories like this can transform lives, like this video, subscribe to the Beyond Limits channel and share it with someone who needs this message. Together, we can inspire even more people to achieve the impossible.